live this quickly, but apologies for the wind. And I've got Anja and Hannes here, neither of who have done a huge amount over the winter. But as we're clearly coming into spring with this glorious weather, and we have a bit more daylight hours, and it doesn't take quite so much time with the boys and girls, getting them fed and tidied up every day, we can get out and do some leg stretching and give them a change of scenery. So welcome to anybody who's joining us live right now, and to anyone who's watching this later, whether you're one of our visible followers or one of our silent followers. It's lovely to have you on board. So you can all pretend you're on board Annie right now, because that's who I'm on right now. Annie, the Queen of Greenbank, my little wobbler, who she burnt her 6 calories on the horse walker this morning, but we're burning a few more this afternoon, and taking little Angel Eyes out because he's not done anything all winter. Hi, Monique. So we get his left side here, which is, you'll see for those of you who've not joined before, this is why he's called Angel Eyes, is because he's had all sorts of problems with sarcoids round this eye here since he first joined us, since he was actually abandoned here with us 10 years ago. So we've managed those sarcoids with all of your help over the years. And Hannes has done all sorts of things while he's been with us. But for today, we're just having a nice little amble down the road with Annie to give them both that nice change of scenery. So both of these have done lots of driving over the years. Hannes doesn't drive anymore. He doesn't have, he has various degrees of arthritis, both in his front feet and in his hocks. So he just potters around these days, just has a nice retired life, really. He will do a little bit of hacking out. Hello, Em and Heather. Thank you very much. You love our channel. We love having you on here. We love any animal lover to join us. Hello, Margaret. Poor Hannes, but being abandoned at your place was probably the best thing that ever happened to him. Well, we like to think so, and hopefully he thinks so. Such a cool member of the team. Hi, Linda. You ride horses too as well. How long is his Drake? Right, okay. You're maybe not somebody who would find our channel of interest to you. So I'm sure Frey will help you out on that one. And there'll be plenty of others that will be more appealing to you. Angela, it is another beautiful ride in the sunshine, in the gorgeous Lake District. Hi, Danny. Hi, Mary-Am over in Russia. Goodness, I bet it's a lot colder over there than it is here. I think it's about 70 degrees today. It's absolutely beautiful. So all the horses have had their jumpers off today. If you didn't catch us live this morning, Frey and I were doing feed time with all the boys and girls, taking all their jumpers off so that they could do a bit of mutual grooming and just enjoy the sunshine. Em and Heather, where are we from? We're in, or do you mean where am I from? I'm from England, but yeah, we're up in the Lake District National Park in the north of England. beautiful weather and that beautiful scenery. So this field that we're going past at the moment is actually our girls' summer turnout field. And apologies if the wind noise is affecting what you can hear. Well done, Frey, on that one. We don't make our horses do anything they're not happy to do. It's very much about looking at each of their individual characters and natures, and we love to give them a change of scenery. Annie's quite happy going for a little potter out, whether I'm actually riding her or whether I'm leading her with one of the others. Some of them don't like the ride and lead. But you can see, you know, they're both quite happy. They're just enjoying having a change of scenery down Greenbank Lane. And it's like Mabel, who I was meant to tell you more about on a live on Wednesday. Hi. You know, Mabel never enjoyed being ridden. So we did ride her for a while when she came, but you know, we stopped doing that because she just wasn't enjoying it, and she used to love her driving. Thank you, Angela. Subscribing to the channel, anything like that. Oh, I love to see all those love hearts appearing on the screen when you all hit the love button. Sienna, you've got a horse of your own. Aren't you lucky? And isn't that horse lucky? Thank you, John. I am feeling so much better. You can probably hear it in my voice. I was quite miserable at the beginning of the week, so sorry for sharing with you. Emotional turmoil. Excuse me. But does the sunshine make a difference? So yes, I had a couple of days where I wasn't out on the yard. Thank you, Anja. Sorry, I'm missing up the comments because the sun is reflecting on my screensaver and I can't quite read them. Very nice. Can you please, anybody, you know, don't make comments unless you can be nice, because there's no need for being unpleasant. This is a channel with lovely people, lovely horses. It's all about that really lovely community of animal lovers. So we only enjoy having kind, nice people on here. So much noise. Well, apologies for the noise if that's the wind noise. I am using a good iPhone, so hopefully it does cancel out some of that sound. Hello, my everyday life. They are Friesians and they are purebred. Anja is actually, she was three times breed champion. It's all irrelevant to me because it doesn't really matter. It's about who she is and her character and personality. But she is a purebred Friesian, as is Hannes, both registered with the KFPS stud book. Kim, you're right, Hannes's mane is beautiful, and if I was on the other side, then you would see the beautiful plait that Frey did before we left the yard. Oh, thank you for all the little love hearts. Isn't that the best sound in the world? Just the clip-clop down the roads. Thank you, Sienna, for subscribing. And I think we've got a number of new subscribers because Frey and Anne did a lovely feed time live video during the week. And I think we had a lot of you joining us for the first time then, so welcome to everybody who's new. Edgethine, can you trot? Well, I could trot, but I don't want to today because these two haven't been out an awful lot, and it's important that they just build up gently. And obviously, with the tarmac, it's harder on the joints and the legs. So I think just for today, we'll keep it at walk. But if you want to join us again in the future, we will be doing more of these live hacks as we've done for many years. And as the horses get a little bit fitter, then we can start doing a little bit more. And of course, we'll have the live Wednesday evening hacks with Renska, and Renska does like a good gallop as well. Danny, can see your face. Well, no, if you turn, well, I could. You'll see me once we get back to the yard, but for now it's far nicer to see these two guys. Angela, that's a very good point. If the wind noise bothers anybody, you can turn down the volume. Kim, I believe you know Anne is so funny. She's got such a great sense of humour, as is Fred. So I didn't get to watch it all. But yeah, knowing Anne and Frey together, they are a fantastic product. Oh, definitely, Kim. Ren, I'm sure, will love to have another gallop out. I've done a little bit more with her over the last couple of weeks. Does. Another look at the view. That's Hampsfell up over there. I remember doing a live hack. Well, I tried to do a live hack with Anja up on Hampsfell for the summer solstice a few years ago. It was a little bit disastrous because it turns out that there was no Wi-Fi and there was no Thank you, Nancy. I'm so glad I'm feeling better. Chloe, you ride horses too? That one is a beauty. Which one, Chloe? Because I think they're both beauties. Look, Annie's stunning. She's got gorgeous face, as has Angel Eyes. Haven't you, darling? Yeah? Are you enjoying your little poodle out? So he's just got pressure halter on. He's just having a nice little stretch because he's been out with the boys in their lovely turnout over the winter. So he's been able to move around and exercise, but obviously that's a bit different to doing sort of controlled exercise down the road. No, sorry, I'm not going to show my face right now because I think when I'm live on here, I don't think I can turn the camera around. So this is the most beautiful view. That's a very good point, Extra. Yep. If you want to see me, I was talking on the other lives. We've got a live running up on the yard at the moment. So if you head to our channel, or if you've subscribed, you'll get notifications of them. So we've had a camera running most of the day up on the yard, on the turnout areas. Yeah, thank you, John. Yeah, if you look at the channel, you'll see more than enough of me, you know. My mugshot is very often on screen with me telling you all sorts of things, all sorts of random things. So I think for today we'll just go to the end of this is Greenbank Lane that we're on. Sorry, Annie, darling. Are you okay? Daffodils, I know, isn't it lovely to see daffodils? Speaking of which, I ordered 200 daffodils to go in our memorial orchard, where we have special trees growing in memory of each of the horses that we've lost over the years. And that's all been beautifully re-fenced by one of our neighbours, David, over the last few weeks. And I ordered, as I say, what I thought was 200 daffodils, and he's planted them all for us this week, and it turns out there were 300. So I don't think that they'll grow for this year, but hopefully this time next year we'll have a wonderful display of the most gorgeous daffodils around each of the horses' memorial trees. Now, sometimes when we turn back up the road, Annie gets a little bit keen, and when she does that, she might start pulling faces at Hannes, just to warn you. And it depends how keen they both are. Oh, Angela, it's going to look absolutely stunning. And we've also got a whole load of forget-me-not seeds that we're going to plant out around Teddy Bear's tree, because they're blue. So that was something that Diane Cox bought for Teddy Bear when we lost him. Come on, let's get past the car. Well done. Well done. Thank you. We do have very considerate drivers around here. You have daffodils and primroses in your garden. I love primroses too. Do we have a job here? Well, we rely quite heavily on volunteers. There may be a job coming up in the future, but we're going to be looking for a very unique individual to come and join the team. But more on that probably in another month's time. Paul, I've hit the like button. I don't like this stream. I love it. Oh, that's so cool, Paul. I love it. Nancy, will the horses stay away from the daffodils as they're poisonous for them? Well, Nancy, they certainly will, because the daffodils are only planted inside the tree guards, inside the fencing that's been put around the trees. And I am very conscious that I haven't shown that to you all on a video yet, because David was very keen to get the whole area finished before I showed it to you. So maybe tomorrow I'll go down and get some really nice footage for you, because we're going to have some plaques made up. Thanks to Jamie, who I don't think Jamie's joined us yet. Jamie is having a look into some beautiful plaques that we can have made for each of the horses. And then we're going to offer a sponsorship opportunity for any of you who would like to sponsor any of our lost horses and have your name popped on their memorial fencing or around their memorial tree. So yes, Nancy, don't worry, they're not going to be able to get to the daffodils. And you know, horses are generally very, very sensible. Hi, do I say Tesla or Tesla? Good morning to you. You know, horses really know what's good for them to eat, and they'd know that daffodils are poisonous, and I don't think that they would go and deliberately try and eat them. It's like if there's ragwort in a field, and occasionally we get bits of ragwort that pop up. It's only if there was nothing else left for the horses to eat, or if that ragwort ended up getting cut as part of a hay or haylage crop and dried, that they could end up eating it. So we always make sure there's absolutely none in our haylage fields. Yes, because I can't remember who it was, but somebody else suggested some other flowers to go round Teddy Bear's tree and were worried about them being poisonous. But because the trees are very well fenced off now, anything that we put inside that area will be safe. Annie, have you got an itchy knee? Do you want to itch your knee for a minute? Eh? You just have a little itch. There's nothing in the hedge for you to eat. But I don't mind them eating on the hedge sometimes because they find all sorts of goodies. But there's not a lot growing yet, is there? Oh, Annie's found something. She thinks that's tasty. Right, come on you two. I've let your rope go a little bit long. Let's readjust. There we go. Let's have another look at that beautiful view. Nettie Blow. I can't remember how young Hannes is. Well, Hannes. That's really bad. I should know all their ages. 15 maybe? 15 HI. You're a year older than Niki News. And did Niki News just have her 15th birthday, or was it her 13th birthday? I really can't remember. That's really bad, isn't it? I kind of lose track after they get to the age of 10. Mario Gagne, we are in Cumbria, in the Lake District, in the north of England. And isn't this view beautiful? Lovely blue sky and sunshine. So next week, I believe that we're going to have some nice weather still, nice dry weather. Yes, this is a real live. It is a real live. Let me get your name right. Sicky Sick. Thank you, Margaret. I appreciate that. The calendar says that Hannes will be 15 on the 7th of June. He shares a birthday with somebody. Who does he share a birthday with, Margaret? I can't remember who it is. You see, I have such a bad memory. Are you flagging now, Hannes? John is the most beautiful part of the UK. Oh, Hannes, it's a warm day, eh? Is this a long walk for you, eh? Is Annie out walking you? Hello, Rebecca. Absolutely gorgeous. Aren't they just? And how lucky am I to be able to be taking these two out and sharing it with all of you. Thank you for all the love hearts. Look, we've got little Exmoor ponies over there as well. Ah, that's right, Margaret. Yes, Hoytsy 23 this year. Hoytzer and Hidda, both 23. Rebecca, the view is stunning. Tess is fine. Okay, I will call you Tess. Coffee with you, waking up to your beautiful day. Now, are you drinking your coffee out of a Friesian Experience mug? That's the question. Thank you, John. I can't tell you how much better I feel for being out and about. On Wednesday, when I could see, was it Wednesday or Thursday? I can't remember. Thursday, it was really beautiful and sunny outside and I could see it out of my window. But as my brain felt like it was in a vice, I couldn't get outside, I couldn't move. But I so desperately wanted to be out, and that's where I remember watching Frey's video at the end of the day, her Frey Day video, and her lovely vlog of what all the boys and girls were doing during the day, and it made me feel so good, and I think it gave me an even better appreciation of what you all get out of our videos. Nancy, I just ate breakfast with tea, but my Friesian mug is in the dishwasher. Used it yesterday. That's fair enough. It's one of those things that I'm very keen to get some other mug designs done with each of the different horses. But one of the most common sayings. I need to do this, I need to do that. Sicky sick, I think you need to go and find another channel. Bye-bye. I know, John, you know, you always get one or two, but that's fine. Not everyone in life is a nice person. And I usually look at it that it's a reflection of what's going on in their life, and it's really sad. We've had an issue recently with somebody around here. Well, I say an issue recently, but it's actually been going on for many years. And the poor person, I feel very sorry for them, because they're clearly very bitter and sad and troubled in life. You know, when people are angry and nasty to other people, you do have to feel sorry for them, because they're clearly not very happy. Anyway, what are our horses' names? This is Anja, the beautiful Queen of Greenbank. The second Queen of Greenbank, because the first one was my original mare Femma. And then this is Hannes, or Angel Eyes. He's just pootling along at the back. He's puffing a little bit because this has been, you know, quite a walk out for him today. And, you know, they do find it a little bit harder when it's warm, especially as he's still got a very thick woolly winter coat. Kim, do you know what? I don't think Annie would be offended being called a stallion, because actually one of the criteria for a Friesian mare to get the model title that she's got is that they should have the stature and that presence of a stallion. And, you know, when she stands in the yard and she stands proud, and she's not just like slouching around the place like the couch potato that she sometimes is, aren't you, darling? Sorry, you're a lady who lunches, aren't you? She just has the most impressive stature about her. Andrea, thank you. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Monique, what's that? Freya, very good. Phraselised silly comments. I love that. I love that. Tess, you've been wanting to buy something. Talk about your farm at work. Actually spoke to someone familiar with your area. Love your experience. Thank you, Tess. You're absolutely right, Nettie. Hannes will have an apple waiting. Unfortunately, we ran out of carrots yesterday, but we do have a delivery arriving on Monday. So there'll be plenty of those. I've kind of got into a muddle with, look, I'll just drop everything. Look, I've dropped Hannes. Hannes, come on, let me pick up the reins, pick up my rope. Sorry for the dodgy filming for a second. I don't really need my reins on Annie, because she knows where she's going. No, and I wouldn't class Annie as a delicate Friesian lady. Well, she can be delicate when she wants to be. I would class Inna as a delicate lady. But she's more of a sporty type, whereas Annie is a bit more sort of an old-fashioned Baroque type. You know, a solid, sturdy girl. Linda, she really is a lady who lunches. She breakfasts, lunches, afternoon teas, dinners, any opportunity to munch, don't you, darling? I don't know that you'd go and do Pilates or yoga classes. She doesn't do the groundwork that we do with the others, but most of that is because I know that because she's a low-grade wobbler, she finds it very difficult to coordinate her back legs. And she has to really think about it, and she gets a little bit explosive if she has to, so I don't tend to put her through it because she doesn't particularly enjoy it. Anyway, we're coming back up the hill. Have you got your second wind, Hannes? Hey? I think I need to just readjust my reins, because actually I do need to hold on to Annie's reins a little bit, just because with the wobblers. Sorry, I'm just going to put the phone down for a second. Sorry, the screen's gone dark for a minute. Sorry. Screen disappeared for a minute. My mother was trying to call me. Hopefully you're back. What was I saying? I can't remember what I was saying now. Oh yes, that's right. I have to actually have Annie's reins, not because she needs controlling, but because with the wobblers, sometimes she can lose her coordination and trip. Oh, we've got a Jamie. Hi, Jamie. Hi, Jamie. I have got your emails and sorry I've not replied. But Susan's come up with some good ideas for the benches as well, which I need to send to you. You are back. Thank you, Linda, for confirming. Hannes is up with Annie again. Yeah, so I have to have Annie and I have to be very conscious of every step that she takes because, as I say, if she loses that coordination because of the wobblers, I kind of need to catch her a little bit before she goes down. When she was much younger, before she got diagnosed with it, she did end up tripping quite a few times and falling on her knees. And that's why I've never really let anybody work with her much, because she and I know each other inside out and back to front. And that's what gives her the confidence. No, wobblers is different to shivers. Wobblers is where there's a part in the neck where there's compression, which affects the coordination of the hind legs. Anyway, look at that beautiful view again. Never get tired of it. And then we've got all the daffodils popping out here. And then I guess you're all going to want to see the Hoitzer and Jubba's garden, how it's looking. I won't walk you in there because there's a bit of board in front there. But you can see that beautiful bit of wall that Neil and Sean repaired yesterday. Look how lovely and tidy and flat that looks. And then we've got Aidan from Quattro Flooring who's coming early next week just to check it all out before his guys come and fit the dog bone pavers. Thank you, Brenda. Yeah, my voice is always a giveaway as to how I'm feeling, isn't it? And yeah, I woke up this morning feeling so much better. And the sunshine helps. Look, up here on the yard, look what we've got. Frey and I, we finally managed to get the carriage down here. We haven't unloaded it yet. Spring is in the air, Jamie, and the farm is looking fabulous. Look, we've got Kate over there. Kate, who's been with us for a couple of weeks now. She's been a fantastic help. She's just been cleaning Prince up and helping with all sorts of cleaning up duties around the place. Nettie Blow, you're right. It was a pile of rubble, all those stones, and they've made it into a beautiful wall. But there, in the back of there, is one of my original carriages that Annie and Hannes used to pull. But you're never going to pull it again, are you? So it's a very big, heavy carriage that really needs to find a new home. So we're going to unload it, probably not today because we're running out of time, but who knows. But I want to do a little bit of work with little Nero, who I don't know whether any of you saw the video that I uploaded early hours of this morning, but Nero was climbing up the mounting block again yesterday. Come on, Hannes, let's go up and see everyone. Oh, we got a little greeting from Dow. Beautiful Dow over there with Hida and Nero. And then we've got Hoitzy and Niki News here. Hello, Sally. Lovely to see you. You'd love a Doutzen mug. Yeah, we need to do a Doutzen mug. We need to do a Hannes mug, an Annie mug. Oh, Hoitzer, darling. All about you, isn't it? Eh? Do you want to come out and do a ride and lead? You get quite excited and you're quite pottery. But we can do that. Or we'll take you down to the beach again this year. They are all the same breed. They're all Friesians. Angela, I still wasn't feeling 100% great yesterday, and when I took him in there, I was just circling him by the mounting block, and we got a little bit close, and he just decided to walk up it. You've got to love him. There he is. There's the gorgeous Nero. And then Dow, who's in the height of season, so she's loving all the boys right now. There's Frey. And there's little Floppy Doo. Who's the new horse? The newest horse? Well, Inna was the most recent to join us. Little skinny Innie. And that's a really good point about Inna, because I was supposed to tell you while I was out. Of course, it's Inna's birthday next Thursday. So the plan is that Jodie and I... Annie, that's not helpful. That we get to see Hannes's plat now. That Jodie and I are going to take you out for a live with Mabel next week. Hold on, I just need to move this rope around. I've kind of dropped you, Hannes. Let me just put the phone down for a second. Hold on. Sorry, I will pick you back up in a minute. The screen will have just gone black. There we go, we're back. Sorry. We'll take you out with Mabel because it was her birthday. It was her 17th birthday. So Jodie and I will tell you more about Mabel's story. And then on Wednesday, all being well, we'll bring you a live about Inna. Oh, you're tired now, Hannes. But don't forget, we've got that Inna raffle running for that fabulous quilt that Diane made in her peachy colours. So you can buy tickets for that on our website. And those gorgeous hats that Nancy made, we are going to have the Inna hat as a runners-up prize for that raffle. So if you want to be in with a chance of either winning the quilt or winning those stunning hats that Nancy knitted for us in all the horses' colours, then head over to the website and get your tickets bought. And we'll share with you on Wednesday who the lucky winners are. And you'll have till probably about 4 o'clock that day to buy your tickets. Who's the favourite horse? We can't possibly have favourite. Everybody's got a different favourite. Sally, if you were a horse, you'd be Annie, would you? Are you a lady who lunches? Honestly. Thank you, Jamie. I'm delighted I feel better. Absolutely delighted. Anyway, let me hop off and then you can see these guys from the ground. Hold on. Sorry, it's going to be dodgy filming for a second. Oh, what's that, Nancy? I knew someone would want the teddy hat. I know, Hazel. But Iceman's was a good alternative. But none of us thought it was fair to just give away the teddy hat. And I think, everybody on Team Teddy needs to have the chance to win that. So that will go along with that absolutely gorgeous quilt that Diane has made of Teddy Bear. That's an ongoing raffle that will end on his first anniversary, the 9th of July. Annie, are you just going to head down? There's gorgeous Annie. Are you going to head down to the tie-ups? You're going to put yourself in a parking bay. There we go. She's just following down. Which parking bay are you going to go to? Huh? Are you going to go see Frey? You're going to go see Frey over there? Look, Frey's waiting for you. Chloe, I ride English. I have ridden Western. I've not ridden the Friesians Western before. Beautiful tack. Yes, they have got nice tack. And there's Kate over there. Say hello to Kate. Scrubbing out. She's always working. She's one of life's workers, always finding things to do and things to clean.
It is kind of embarrassing. You've got to get like fully in it to clean it. There's no other way around it.
Yeah, you have. Can we get video of you getting stuck in there? Oh, go on. Spoil sport. Yeah.
How were they? How were they out?
They were really good. In fact, I was able to go live as soon as I headed down the driveway. There you go. You can see Fraser Platt on Hannes. Look at that gorgeous angel eyes. Lorna says hi, Kate.
Hey, Lorna.
Annie there, look, Frey's already undressing you. Get your tack off, then you can go back to sleep and go back to the hay hole. She's burnt. Oh, I am doing her legs. I've got to clip her legs. So I washed her legs yesterday, but we have to keep on top of the hair on them, don't we, Annie? Yes, because you've got slightly dodgy skin. Yes. Isn't she beautiful? As is Angel Eyes. Where's our other live at the moment? Oh, it's on the round pen. Anyway, so I'm going to end this live now. If you want to see more, then we have the other live still going on the round pen at the moment. Thank you very much. Tess, Chloe, do they know how to bow? Spesh knows how to bow. Hoitzer knows how to bow. Hidda did know how to bow years ago, but I've not done it with him for many, many years. But he probably hasn't forgotten. Look, they've both had their apples. So thanks again to everybody who donates carrots and apples off our wish list. They do get them. As I say, we did run out of the carrots yesterday, but we have another delivery arriving on Monday. So thank you to everybody who joined us, whether you've joined us live or whether you're joining and watching this later. And for anybody who likes what they see and you want to see more, then if you've not done so already, please do hit that subscribe button. It doesn't cost anything and it just helps us to grow our following and get more wonderful animal loving people in our community. So thank you and enjoy the rest of your Saturday. John says bye, Frey.
Bye, Joe.